love this. I love this. Actually, I was thinking about this right before the Turismo got picked up. This
pivots the right way, sneaks that Matilda in through the draft, looking as good as they can to try and go all the way. It's an orange start for AP Bren, while Blacklist goes for purple.
and this is a very deep
Kimpoy.
info gathering by Kimpoy, maybe trying to get a steal in. And again, while Kimpoy does that, maybe it's getting some attention from AP Bren members instead.
Oh, got some really vocal fans here today. Very supportive for AP Bren. Looking at, okay. The flower's actually going to be going into the hands of you.
Yep. I guess that's for like just additional more wave clear, a little bit of damage. It really does help out the Faramis, who is very, notably known for like low damage in the early game.
I mean, as soon as he can go home, he can switch it up though, so Ogwin can juggle.
That's right.
Let's see, Sensui hits level 4, Kyle TZ still looking to get the EXP from the small camp down bot. Looking at the XP lane matchup, safe to say I think Edward's winning this.
Oh yeah, 100%. Especially getting that XP crab. That's
Whoa,
huge.
whoa, whoa.
But the gold crab is the one where we're going to see Oheb get taken down for first blood by Kyle TZ.
Yeah, 1. I think he did not expect Kyle TZ to go in that deep.
Yeah.
That's soon too.
And it sort of felt like Blacklist International didn't expect the rotation there by AP Bren. Or AP Bren just really read the scenario and thought, hey, yeah, we can just go straight for Oheb. It's not going to be that much of a problem here. But then again, that's what you get with the Fredwin jungle right now, and you're seeing like why he really has risen up in the ranks of priorities yet again, with everyone stopping the trade of the Vexana Novario. Oh!
Huge jump in, of course, by Sensui. Gonna buy some time here. And the penalty zone followed soon, but the damage is not quite there. No follow-up means they might have some trouble here, but nice save coming in from Few here, making sure that Kyle TZ walks out. Is he alive though? Yes, he is.
That is dubious. Kyle TZ not punished at all. The only way that Blacklist can actually get something out of that consolation would be to bum rush this turtle, but no. Kyle TZ has already gone home, recovered, and is back for more.
If that was a little earlier, that could have been something for Blacklist, but it felt disjointed because they just arrived just way too late.
Here we go. Kyle TZ still going for the purple, while Blacklist goes straight for the turtle. Half health now on this first major objective.
Huge tempo swap here for Blacklist, who seem to be ready to go for a 5v5 fight. But yeah, they're not going to be conceded, at least for the meantime. AP Bren trying to go around it maybe, but another one for you at this time. They're going to have the net rail, but it's Kyle TZ coming out on top with the turtle.
Masterful synchronization of the Appraiser's Wrath plus Retribution.
But we're talking about like championships already. We're gonna get into the Golden Road talk soon, but yeah, for the meantime, we're back in the game.
I just love how the crowd popped for our Marshall there. That felt nice. Oh, Blade of the Heptases, by the way, for Super Marco.
So far, so good here. Gold lane not getting much interference up until about now. Blacks International sending multiple bodies to deal with Bulletproof Marco. Deathless from game 1. Deathless so far here. About 4 minutes in. Let's see these builds.
Yep.
Full build already onto Super Marco. Still on the way to the Corrosion side is the Ixia. Rush onto the Dreadnought armor for the Guinevere. You need that to reduce the physical damage being dished out by AP Bren.
I smell a Brute Force breastplate on Kyle TZ very soon.
Coming up, yeah.
Yep, I love it. Whenever I build the ring, I'm like, all right, it's go time. Yeah. This is the power spike early game. And look at this, they're cutting straight through. Like, I don't know how to feel it as Oheb, man.
Yeah, it's like you're never gonna have time. You're never gonna have safe space to do what you want, right? If you're Oheb right here, it's like, man, this is exactly the kind of pressure that AP Bren is known for.
Yeah, and that's the identity that AP Bren built up for themselves on the road to victory that they went on last season as the Philippine national team, as AP Bren.
Yep.
It's just they know when, most importantly when, the timings of how to and where to smother your opponent in the map. They just do it so clinically, and that's why they are the reigning world champions.
That's how they took it home to celebrate the year of triumph. Here we go, looking for an attempted Grand Theft Purple. Sensui straight in the face, forcing out a retribution. Who got it?
Yeah, it's Kyle TZ. That's huge. A huge comparison earlier.
What?
You're denying it against. Oh,
Solo kill.
solo kill there.
No!
Of course, that's Skipboy going down to the Appraiser's Wrath.
1v1 on KL1. We didn't even see it, but Marco, cold-blooded. Taking the turret too. And then now, Coyote's straight for the turtle.
I think the purple steal is bigger here because it's a mage. You're stealing away the purple buff from a mage this time.
Yeah.
It adds to the damage, and without that purple buff, it's a weaker Sensui.
Oh.
This is just AP Bren in the zone right now with a good understanding of the current metagame. Blacklist International, you can saw they tried to ran it back.
Oh,
it
what?
just reached just out of the range of the activation.
Oh, my
Just.
goodness.
Something
Just.
tells me not just range, but vision as well.
Yeah.
It was a little off, but that was a close call, man. Super Marco, super aggressive, popping that ult. Almost took down Kimboy now.
Pull.
The pressure on mid.
One of the earliest times we've seen Super Marco actually just wander out on the map. So
Yeah.
it's pretty telling what that means for AP Bren.
Yeah. By the way, actually, I thought it would be a BFB2, but no, it's an Oracle onto Kaltizi.
Oh.
And Ogwen at the same time built up the Flask of the Oasis.
Because
Okay.
everyone's magic except for
So
Oheb.
it's exponential heals.
Yeah. And the flower is on the Fredrin as well. So as we know, the interaction of the flower from the Florin is when Florin heals the target with the flower, they get extra shields. So that's going to be one tanky Fredrin.
Really
Already.
Now it's going to be round number nth number of rounds here for the purple buff, which of course Kaltizi will get again, denying it further from Sensui. And AP Bren are still here, trying to match the pressure here. And there goes the penalty zone just to force him back.
He took a full combo from Sensui, and he barely blinked.
Yeah.
And all that was the Radiance. There wasn't even a Radiant armor, bro. It was
Nope.
just the Oracle and the boots.
What?
Oracle, the boots, the flower, the molten essence. That's just health. This Fredrin is healthy.
He is thick.
He's thick.
He's thick.
Oh.
I guess that's just a healing that you also get. Like the small bits really do add up to make you a very tanky boy.
Yeah. Good building path here by Kaltizi. And again, don't forget the Fredrin. The more damage he takes, the longer he lasts in the fight, the harder the Appraiser's Wrath will hit. And Blacklist has felt that. Whether it's because it was used as a setup for a retribution or just a setup to kill. It's a reason why this Fredrin on AP Bren is so feared.
Oh, Sensui 30 seconds out on the retribution, and AP Bren forced it, perfectly timed it, so they can get that turtle.
Oh no. They might even get the orange. Sensui, can he keep it?
That might be too much here. Great knock-up when no damage on the Violet Requiem, unsurprisingly.
Kyle still took
And
it.
Kyle TC still gets it.
What is that? He weaved it into or before the combo and used retribution there. He did not use it for the turtle.
Yeah. That's cold.
Cold.
Everything AP Bren is doing right now is just cold-blooded. It's cold-blooded APB.
One of our good friends watching right now, Restreamer, Ray Ash, is just sad right now. Guinevere, this hero once had its peak, and now Sensui's struggling, and that's an understatement.
Really is. Basically denied purple buff after purple buff. This time he gets it, but it feels like a consolation prize at this point.
And now AP Bren still setting the tempo. Black is trying to be careful, trying to find an opening. It's only up to a DHS for Oheb. That's only his second item. Still going to be waiting for that golden staff. Because of the lead that AP Bren has brought up, you're waiting for one more item on the Ixia.
7K gold lead here, 9 minutes in. AP Red looking to collapse on this tier 1 in mid. This
haven't
could be a fight.
We haven't actually seen the full combo yet. There you go. Ogwen got taken out there. A bit surprised, I think, is Few, who did have the
no.
Netherrealm ready. But that's going to be still turret going down for AP Bren, though.
Y'all see the synchronized retreat? AP Brand went up, Delta split, and he just left the cone of the full barrage.
We haven't seen like a really effective full barrage as of yet,
Nope,
right? No.
Almost 10 minutes in, and you know what? I think we should let Blacklist cook. Let's just
Let 'em
wait
cook.
for it.
Yeah.
They're not at the base just yet,
Play it out.
so this is still up to schedule. Again, we expected this much, and AP Brand would be super aggressive.
Yeah. Key to victory for Blacklist. Again, don't forget, it's trust the process.
Trust the process.
But this process is going to take quite some time.
Even if I personally don't understand the process,
Yeah.
you gotta let them cook.
You gotta let them cook. Sometimes the best dishes, you don't know what you're making. You just make something good. At least
That's-
yeah.
That feels like a gamble they're going to
Kimboy.
have to make, As Kimpoy is
Oh,
quite
no.
deep, but the intercept from Flapteasy is actually pretty on point.
Again.
Edward is here. He's going to get pulled back
no.
and maybe over the penalty zone, but that is a big force using the NetherRealm to save Edward as well. And everyone from Blacklist just pulling back. They have more survivability here in this game at the very least compared to game 1.
Despite everything that's happening to Blacklist, I gotta say, that was a pretty good defensive play. That was a well-executed retreat.
Yeah, sure. And now APB will just get this one without a problem. You see Sensui trying to find resources in the jungle of AP Bren.
Oh no.
Birdie call, pushed out. APB are just going to continue this.
How often can they do that though, right? How often can they just back off?
Backing off with style does not lead to better farm or EXP.
Yeah.
It just keeps you alive. You still have to crawl back in a position wherein you're, presenting enough damage, enough CC, enough engagement range. So right now, Blacks International, I'd say they got to do their best to protect this tier 2 because this will allow for them to at least leave their base, at least get a little bit of their jungle.
It feels like we're waiting for they're waiting for that wombo combo, aren't they?
Yeah, and because of the pressure, Oheb will no longer be able to go to staff. He's going to rush the Malefic Roar, I believe. Maybe even rush a Sea Halberd, we'll see. But just as then, Kaltizi already has a Blade Armor. Basic attacks, not going to be good. It's going to be a struggle for Oheb.
So that means full barrage will basically be a wash.
Yeah, he's going to feel the pain of his own barrage.
Oh, that's not a good feeling.
All right?
For sure.
Shields popped in mid. Shields popped up top. Bottom lane, yet to be touched. Here we go.
Here comes the Lord. AP Bren not really forcing anything as of the moment, but that Lord is getting whittled down. Kimpoy, he's going to take flight here. He's going to retreat, but still taken out by Super Marco. His damage is just off the charts now.
Sensui retreating underneath his base. Black's going to lose their mid lane inhibitor. Bottom lane as well. Top up next.
Yep, these towers are just not built for this amount of damage that AP Bren has right now with 12 minutes. Edward saved here by the penalty zone and the NetherRealm, but here comes the full barrage here, and we don't see the damage at all. He's also getting taken care of by Kaltizi from the back there, and that's a cleaned Blacklist base.
Nobody died. Amazing. Again, it's the same defensive equity that Blacklist has, and I'd call that a successful defense still. They did not lose the game. No one died.
It's something. It's something at this point that you can get if you're Blacklist International. It's a good thing that you got that. But AP Bren will still continue it. Oh, they're going to catch out Kyle, but no. He's way too tanky.
Yep. Kimpoy, he's in trouble here. Full-on combo from Kaltizi. Penalty zone as well. And there you go. We're seeing basically just survival for Blacklist. They're fighting just to stay alive.
Oh, that was an Onyx sticker coming up from Kaltizi. I wonder
what does that mean?
What does that mean? I like it.
Foreshadowing.
I like the foreshadowing. By the way, Kaltizi, I love what he did there in the last team fight. All the members of AP Bren, or majority of them, were under the full barrage of the Ixia. But you saw Kaltizi, knowing he was in the best position to interrupt it, he actually went closer to the top wall.
He ducked it and sat next to Oheb.
Yeah, sat next to Oheb. Was like, I'm going to combo you, taunt you, Appraiser's Wrath you. Could have taken him down if he took more damage for a big one-shot Appraiser's Wrath.
Yeah.
But if you're AP Bren, you're going to take that. You got to interrupt it and send Oheb back.
Honestly, I was surprised he survived it, right?
Yeah.
Everyone would have thought he would have died, but yeah, big props. But right now, AP Bren just taking everything from the map.
That's right. About 12,000 gold ahead, 14 minutes in. A Luminous Lord scored by our defending champions. Blacklist International, on the other hand, I'd have to say, every minute that goes by,
it's the lineup
that AP Bren does not win, Blacklist chances rise.
Yeah.
Ever so slightly. But with that show of force, that show of dominance in mid, I think AP Bren is looking at this Lord saying, this is the last one, this is it.
Yep, and this Lord is not going to go down as easy as earlier, but look at that. The attempt from Sensui to go for the combo, just going unnoticed here, and that is going to be basically AP Bren just enduring the full barrage, its full potential. Unbelievable survivability coming in from the Hive, takes down Blacklist International.
AP Bren back to form, quickly taking this series, sweeping Blacklist International.
That is as good as you can get if you're APB. If you ask the world, hey, what's an APB playstyle? How do they play? What do they usually do? rewatch that entire series. That was it.
Man.
Well played. The Blacks International still in the midst of their process. They are still finding a way, a formula to try and get into a playoff form. But again, reality check, they need to get into playoffs first. Here, they did not get any points. So that means it's back to the drawing board, back to the lab.
It just feels like an uphill battle. That one, we did not see a fight, and in that whole series, Blacklist only got like 1 kill. That was on Ogwin.
1 kill, no turrets?
No turrets. 1 turret. 1 kill, 1 turret on the bottom.
Much like game 1.
Pretty much.
Much like game 1. All right, agents worldwide, fans of Blacklist, fans of these individual players, give a round of applause, give them their flowers. They need you now more than ever, because Blacks International, it's an understatement to say that they are working on things.
Yep.
That's what's going on.
Dare I say, I hate to point out the devil in the details, but this is the most disheartened Blacklist look after a loss this season.
It really is.
You can see it in their face.
Yep.
Well, on a lighter note, let's throw the stage. Let's hear from Mara and Hans. They're with Blacklist International's nemesis, Bren.
Buzz.
Nakakasilaw sa galing. Ang galing nyo. Congratulations, everybody. Job well done.
Flap TZ, I'd like to give the microphone to you first. I'm sure na, gaya nga na nabanggit mo, meron kayong second half resolution from a while ago and kitang-kita yan ng lahat ng inyong mga fans after a stellar victory for today. Talk to us, paano ba kayo nag-regroup after your loss against Onyx just a few days ago?
Diniscuss lang po namin yung mga mali namin about sa draft. Tapos, binalik lang namin yung dating form namin. Na yung winning form namin nung GOTF tas nung M5. Binalik lang namin.
It's not just the form, it's the winning form as emphasized by Flap.
At maganda rin yung form ni Super Marco. Ang lupit mo talaga. First, it's unang laro nyo para sa second half of the season. Unang maniac dito sa ating second half. Oh, hindi ka namin natanong kanina, ano ba ang resolution mo ngayong second half ng ating regular season?
Ang resolution ko lang sa second half is mag-invento kami ng mga bagong meta.
Mag-invento ng bagong meta. That's a nice resolution. O ano mo sabi sa maniac mo kanina?
Masasabi ko lang doon, nakachambala ako.
Akala ko sabihin niya, masaya. Good job, good job.
Also, I'd like to ask, kasi kanina, while everybody was doing their fist bumps and all that, si Coach Ducky, may inabot kay Coach Bonchan from a while ago. Curious lang kami, kung ano ba yung inabot mo sa kanya before you guys did the fist bump and went on your separate paths?
Kay Kyle na burger.
Okay?
Ako yung burger ni Kyle, binigay ko kay Bon.
Kinuha daw yung burger ni Kyle. So yung merienda ni Kyle, binigay niya kay Coach Bon. Okay, that's all it was.
Naghating kapatid.
Hating
Nag-share sila. Pero Coach, binalik niyo yung Florin. Bakit nga mapasok ang Florin ngayon sa meta?
Wala, nakita lang namin kay Miles. Shoutout sa'yo, Miles. Ang galing mo mag-Florine.
Grabe naman, pati si Miles na-influence ang AP Bren.
They got it from Miles. All right, I'd love to see it, getting players, and at the same time, our best